Warning: the fight you are about to witness is one of the prime examples of Sung Jinwoo aura farming. If you get way too rizzed up in the process, just like Hunter Cha Hae-in, you may want to contact the nearest brain rot center. Now straight to the video. Jinwoo versus the Ant King Baru is going to be one of the biggest fights in solo leveling up until now. But right before this fight, there is another fight that is worth mentioning, which shows us just how much Jinwoo has grown as a hunter, where he can give even the top-tier S-rank hunters a run for their money. So, to put on some extra spice before the fight begins, let me give y'all some context. South Korea wants to attempt the Jeju Island raid for the 4th time and finally shut the magic gate that had appeared there. Don't ask how the first 3 attempts went. So anyways, since that is an S-rank gate, they need a group of strong S-rank hunters. And since South Korea is a small country that only has 7 S-rank hunters in total, they need the help of another country to free Jeju Island, since their weak-ass hunters can't do shit in front of the ants.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
So fortunately, Japan stepped up to join in and sent 10 of their hunters to fight in the Jeju Island raid with Korea. Now during this point, Sung Jinwoo has newly been re-evaluated as an S-rank hunter, and the chairman Go Gun-hee, just like Cha Hae-in, has become a fanboy of Jinwoo. Like he is absolutely riding Jinwoo, begging him, glazing him up. Bro, at this point, might as well ask him to sit on your face. Anyways, because Go Gun-hee knows that Jinwoo is a very capable hunter, and much better than the other weak in the country.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
He wants Jinwoo to join in for the Jeju Island raid, for which he takes Jinwoo to the gym where all the other S-ranks are preparing for the raid. Now, the other Korean S-ranks that were made to go on the raid consisted of Baek Yoonho, Choi Jong-in, Ma Dongwook, Min Byung-gu, Lim Tae-gyu, and our baddie Cha Hae-in. And the Japanese team consisted of their leader Goto Ryuji, who is the strongest hunter in Japan, by the way, and a few random NPCs, which don't really matter. Now, looking at the face of this man makes me want to punch straight through my screen. You'll see why in a minute. So before these people are about to go on the raid, they decide to have a sparring match between the Koreans and the Japanese. And the reason I want to cover this part of the story is because our boy Jinwoo is present here, and he has got some good action packed up to impress the baddies. No wonder he bagged up his stepsister. So the rules of this sparring session are simple. You lose if you get knocked out, if your opponent catches your wrists, or if he touches your back. And these 4 Japanese hunters here are going to spar against these 4 Koreans. Here we got a hothead meatball, a big muscle head, a broccoli head, and this absolute beauty. Now as the 2 teams are about to have their face-off, we see this hunter, who is supposedly the guild master of the Fiend Guild, one of the major guilds in South Korea by the way, say, "I hope they go easy on us." From this sentence alone, I understood that the Korean hunters were going to get absolutely mauled by the Japanese hunters. Don't trust me? Watch ahead and you'll find out. Then the battle starts, and well, what do you expect? Most of the Koreans got clapped in the first 53 seconds of the fight. I knew they ain't got that dog in them. Look at this guy got himself pinned against the wall. Bro, how are you going to face off the ants at Jeju? But noticed how I said, most of the hunters? Because one hunter was out there kicking ass. That's right, our favorite baddie Cha Hae-in. She eliminated this female hunter right off the bat, and also knocked the stars out of this other hunter. But then bro got angry and attacked her with full force. Cha seemed to be trapped and had no way to defend her. But oh, our boy Jinwoo came in clutch at the right moment to save his wifey. Now, as if a serious attack like this during a sparring match wasn't too overkill in the first place, this bastard wanted even more smoke, now with Jinwoo. So Jinwoo slammed his ugly ass face to the ground and knocked him out for good this time. Now seeing this, Cha got absolutely wet, but another man along with her got excited as well, Goto Ryuji. You know, the strongest hunter in Japan. Seeing Jinwoo knock out an S-rank with a single blow made him excited as fuck, and he wanted some piece of that action too. So he challenged Jinwoo to a one-on-one fight. Now Jinwoo, being the fearless guy knowing very well that he has got plot armor on his side, said with a smile on his face that he will only fight Goto under one condition. And the condition is that Goto uses full force against Jinwoo. Now hearing this, every hunter in the room got shook out of their pants. Like, how does this newly made S-rank hunter got the guts of asking the Goto Ryuji to fight at his full potential? Fight begins with Jinwoo dodging Goto's attacks like it's child's play. Not once, not twice, 3 times. That alone must have dropped Goto's aura by 700 points. Now this extremely pissed Goto off. And this cocky-ass hunter decides he is not only going to go completely all out, but he is going to kill Sung Jinwoo. Now, this sentence genuinely made me laugh out loud. Cause let's be real, we all saw the crazy plot armor Jinwoo has had up until now. You have seen Jinwoo versus Igris, haven't you? So how does this cocky-ass hunter expect to take down the Aura Monarch? But then Goto attacks Jinwoo, and this time surprisingly leaves a scratch on his cheek, and a murderous intent is detected by Jinwoo's system. Jinwoo, knowing that if this drags on, then Goto will have to face the same fate as Hwang Dong-suk. So he catches the hand of Goto mid-fight. But our boy purposely grabbed Goto's hand and not his wrist, since he too didn't want the fight to end quickly, since he was starting to have some fun as well, you know. Then both of them swing at each other with incredible force. And this made Baek and Cha realize that shit ain't fun and games anymore. So they rushed and interrupted the attacks and stopped Goto from having the same fate as Hwang Dong-suk. Then the match was called off, since it was getting too intense and they couldn't afford anyone to get hurt before the Jeju Island raid. We see Jinwoo perfectly intact except for that cut on his cheek, saying that he simply got way too excited. But then the camera cuts towards Goto, and from the looks of it I can tell one thing, this man had absolutely shit himself after the face-off. So much so that even after going home he is trembling in absolute fear, saying at that particular moment he felt closest to death. And the area where Jinwoo had held his hand has left a big mark. He was probably thanking God that nobody saw that. Otherwise, bro's reputation would have gone down the drain in front of all the baddies. Yeah, so basically Jinwoo took Goto's title of strongest hunter in Japan and took a big fat dump on it. So beautiful people, that was it for this video. I'll be making a video on the Jeju Island fight next, so consider subscribing to not miss out on that. Here are a few of my other videos you can enjoy, and until next time, peace.